Hey guys, Johnny again. Right, just in the last couple of days, done a video on the unboxing of the new Asteria Deluxe, or the big box. It costs a bloody fortune. Was originally 120 quid, I think it was, or 110 or something like that, and then I managed to get that for £66. So I was well chuffed. But even at 66 quid, it's still quite expensive, especially for what you get. And if you're not already a die-hard Def Leppard fan, you might want to watch this video, and I probably would recommend in some ways getting that if you've never bothered with Def Leppard before. But if you're like me, a die-hard Def Leppard fan, always bought everything they did, then you may not want to bother with that, to be quite honest. So there's a few things on there that I didn't have, but 90% of it I've already got. So here's the original album. That's my original, in case it's a bit busted. These are the things that are not in that thing there, and that'll be the first page. That's not in there. That's not in there. Neither is that. Neither is the Donington picture when they're on stage there. I think that was at 86. And it doesn't have the 3 albums down there that came before. It's got an advertisement, or the original advertisement, for the Animal Instinct book, but it doesn't show this actual picture there. So that's the things that are missing. And obviously the back, the CDs are going to be different anyway, so it doesn't actually have the listing like that, as I saw on Mike's, and that's Mike at Metal Mickey. So, and he was complaining about even buying a single CD has only got disc 1, or it's disc 1, but it's actually written there like as if it's been harvested from a box set and just stuck in there, which is quite bad actually. So good on you, Mike, for spotting that, because even I didn't, because I haven't bought the single disc. So that's the original first one. Then the next one that came out was the 20th anniversary edition, was this one here. But this came out, what was it? It came out 2006, so it was a little bit premature. Now, to be quite honest, right, if you're going to go out and buy if you're going to buy a deluxe one, go out and buy the 20th anniversary one, mainly because Hysteria is remastered there, right, from the original. It's got most of the B-sides already. This 2's got a few of the live B-sides, and women's there. Then it's got this from the women's there from Live in the Round in Your Face. Then you got the Hysteria remixes are there, most of them, and you've got Hysteria B-sides continued, which is Release Me, which is off of the Rocket single. And yeah, tracks 1 to 4 were recorded live in June '87 in Tilburg, Holland, and track 5 is Denver 1988 in Denver, Colorado. So, and this one, even though you got to be careful because it's digipack and they get worn out, this one's actually a lot nicer inside than the CDs that are in the new super deluxe type version thing. And then in here you've got a booklet, and this booklet, right, is, yeah, it's different at the start, but it's actually got a very good write-up about the Asteria, and a bit of history there as well, and some really cool photos. Whereas if you buy the one now, it's just, you know, nothing like this. And there's Rick's setup on these drums, and there's all sorts of stuff there, and there's a really good write-up through the history of the band as well. And that wasn't done by the band, it was done by David, is it Freaky or Freak? That's the guy that did the Animal Instinct book. So yeah, but yeah, there's even more. There's like there's a huge write-up in here. So Mike, go out and buy this one, man. It's even got the picture of Donington there, right, in '86. It's bigger picture than what's in the original. And the track listing is just, you know, so much. It's better value, and you can pick these up cheap now, especially with the new one come out. But this I recommend more than buying the very new one that's just come out, to be quite honest. Yeah. And people are they're saying, right, but John, I want the live in the round in your face concert. Okay, you get that with the new one, but if you could source that CD called Stage Fright, it's 2-disc, right? It is a bootleg, but this one is actually everything that was done. You even get Honky Tonk Women there, which is I think that's live. Travelling Band, which is one that they normally always did when they were doing a show. Photographs there. You've got Tear It Down, that's live. Pour Some Sugar on Me, there's 2 Pour Some Sugar on Me's there. Armageddon It, Rock of Ages, the 19-minute and 9-second one, that's the proper one off the DVD. Even Let It Go is on there live, right? There's an instrumental Phil Collen. I think that's the one that's in the thing, yeah. So from the top you got Stage Fright, Rock 2 Drop, Women, Don't Shoot Shotgun, and that's not even on the DVD, okay? And it's not on the CD of the new live one. Too Late for Love, Hysteria, instrumental, Gods of War, Die Hard the Hunter, Bringin On the Heartbreak, Foolin', Armageddon It. You got Armageddon It there twice. So, and then they've put, instead of Animal, it's written down here as Airmail, which is pretty hilarious. And then you've got two concerts there. The original Pour Some Sugar on Me with in the Denver, Colorado one. I don't know where the other one was recorded, but it's on the American tour in '88. And then down the very bottom you've got Run Riot twice, and that's Soundcheck, right? Them are both Soundcheck ones, and it's quite interesting hearing them doing the Soundcheck. But that, if you can find that on eBay, that is a really good CD, and that's what it looks like inside. I have mentioned this in the 30th anniversary of Hysteria, but to be quite honest, this has got more interesting stuff on it than buying the buying the new 30th anniversary of Hysteria just for that concert. So, and I would just say, go out and buy them 2, because you probably pick that up for about, I don't know, 6-7 quid now. I don't know how much it is, but that's the deluxe one that came out in 2006. And go out and get that. You probably be able to pick that up quite cheap now. Called Stage Fright. I bought that in the early 90s, about 93, I think 92, 93. And it's a bootleg, but it's brilliant. It sounds awesome. It's just the same as the quality of that live stuff off of the DVD. And then, other than that, I wouldn't say the classic albums. We've all got that probably on DVD somewhere. So that was a waste. The original album, remastered. Thing is though, the 2006 was remastered, so I don't know how much more they could do with it. I know that there's better technology now, but it's not really worth paying all that money. Visual Hysteria. This one's got Top of the Pop stuff, so that's really good. But then it's got all the promo videos which you get on Hysteria, and say even the other greatest hits DVDs and stuff like that. This one here, disc 2, B-sides and remixes. There's classic album Hysteria BBC radio documentary. It's probably the only thing that's extra. But everything else has been released at some point, or easy to get hold of elsewhere. And then this one, B-sides and remixes. Now, that's simple to get all of that as well. So, you know, it's crazy that they charge them so much. In the Round in Your Face, we just spoke about that. That's the DVD. But, you know, there's no lyrics. Mike was saying on his copy, he's got on the single issue, he's got the lyrics. I haven't even got the lyrics in here, I don't think. I'm going to have a quick look again, but yeah. This has not got all them extra songs on, like Let It Go and stuff like that. These are just the ones on the DVD, so there's like no decent extras with this set, so that's a really good thing, that discography. I've had a look through that, it's awesome. Then this big book of Asteria, have you seen how long it is? It's like that, big book of Hysteria, it says. That's, yeah, it's got some good stuff on there, in there, and it tells you about each song track by track. That is not anywhere else. This you can pick up, that's one of the tour programs, you can pick up the original of this for like, I don't know, 10 quid or a bit less, maybe 15. And there's two types of that. And then this one doesn't really warrant, look how thin that is. These things are very thin, there's not much in there for the price you pay. I love Def Leppard, and I feel really bad for slating this. The poster's alright, it's not huge like the ones they used to dish out in the 80s. You know, that's not really gonna cut the mustard. It's a good little replica, but I would have liked to have seen definitely a 36-inch by, was it 28-inch, like one of the big huge ones that they used to do in the late 80s. I had one. It's worth a lot of money if you can get it. I think I saw it on eBay recently for $200. Obviously we use sterling here, so where I am. So yeah, the discography was the thing that I really liked about this. The box looks really good, and it looks like there's loads there, but when you actually read through, you probably have nearly all of that already. So I don't know. Def Leppard, you could have put more on this. I know it's probably the record company. I don't know. Not the record company, because not I don't even know if you got one anymore. But yeah, I do feel a bit like shit. I paid all that money for only a few little bits. Would have been nice to see some more unreleased stuff, or different live versions from different concerts, and I don't know, just rare stuff. We want some rare stuff. We don't want to have to pay for what we've already got, and I do feel ripped off. But yeah, like I said, if you don't want to feel ripped off, go out and buy the deluxe edition from 2006. It is very good, pretty cool. And same with the Pyromania one, but this is obviously about this. So cheers for watching, keep rocking, and yeah, see you later.